So Shannade, one of the Clermont twins, was arrested on Wednesday, and her charges are wild. Now, if you don't know who the Clermont twins are exactly, I'm going to break it down for you before I get into details about the case. So, they broke through on Bad Girls Club season 14. That's when they made their first appearance to the world. And they lasted 7 episodes. My bad. Shannade's twin sister name is Shannon. And yes, they're very identical, I know. I can't tell them apart myself. This ain't no fraternal twin shit. Real sisters. So, yeah, they were on Bad Girls Club season 14, and then they got kicked off. I don't watch Bad Girls Club, so I'm confused how they got kicked off for this, but I guess it's just because the whole house hated them so much that the best option was to kick them off, because you can't kick off the rest of the house. But they're kicked off after the house went through and tore up their clothes that were worth thousands of dollars, bro, and they flooded them with their body fluids and shit too. Like, it's fucking disgusting. And they left that, and they've also appeared in Future's Real Sister video. Hey, I don't give a fuck if they was real sisters, but they are. And then they were also models for Yeezy season 6 earlier this year. I'm sure you remember the iconic photo of 2 naked twins hugging. And they were also seen. They also took a couple more Yeezy photos, you feel me? But let me get into the case now. So Shannade, bro, she did some wild shit, bruh. So on Wednesday, Shannade Clermont was arrested, only 24 years old. She was arrested for allegedly stealing a dead man's debit card information after meeting him for a $400 prostitution date and racking up tens of thousands in fraudulent charges, according to complaint filed by the U.S. Attorney Office. Bruh, this shit just sound like it got a lot to it. Her exact charges were wire fraud, access device fraud, and aggravated identity theft. Bro, like, we gotta dive deeper into this, because I could just, bruh, this shit got layers. Like, let's go into the next one. Clermont allegedly agreed to meet a man at his Manhattan apartment, which is in New York, if I have to specify for y'all that don't know, the evening of January 31st, according to text messages obtained by investigators. So we finna see the text, another layer. What do you want to do? The man texted, I want to see you for the amount we agreed on. So you tell me. Clermont agreed. The principal for her companionship, don't forget, was $400. The guy responds to Clermont, come over now. You don't have to get all dressed up. My man was just trying to get his nut off. It ain't that deep. She said, okay, I'll be there around 5:15. Kisses and hugs. Shannade replied, I'm going to start saying Shannade instead of Clermont because I know it could be confusing. And then the guy replies, okay, I'm a cool dude. You'll have fun. What type of booze do you like? Wine. So my man was trying to wine and dine. There was closed circuit TV footage that showed a woman later identified by authorities as Shannade arriving at the apartment around 5:30. Damn, she done flexed up, told my man she'd be there at 5:15. So you know he was really there like 4:45. He been waiting almost a good hour for this nut. And leaving shortly before 9 p.m. The next morning, authorities found the man, whom they have not publicly identified, in his apartment dead of an overdose. Bags of cocaine and a loose condom that appeared to be broken were recovered from the apartment, according to documents. And then they said, in the months following his death, the man's debit card showed charges for plane tickets, online purchases of luxury clothing, and Clermont also allegedly used the money to pay her rent and phone bills. In total, prosecutors say she attempted to make fraudulent charges adding up to more than $20,000, and she was accused of creating a fake email in the dead man's name and Western Union and herself over $1,000. So since then, she also made the $100,000 bail. I guess either it wasn't nothing to her, she had the $100,000, good rackets, or her sister came and got her out, or she called up Future like, hey, I need you to bail me out. But shit, bro, she's an idiot. Cause really, Slick was gonna get away with this for a while if she didn't Western Union herself the money. Cause now they can trace it back to you perfectly. Like, why would he be Western Unioning you the money? He's dead, idiot. Cause you just using the card, like if there's no video surveillance of them linking it back to you, and they're not linking like the IP address back to you, like they're not gonna be really trying to, they're not gonna be able to attach a name to all this information. But she done fucked up. I'm not 100% sure, but I think the max you can Western Union yourself is 1,000, and she just said fuck it, I'm gonna go all out 1,000. And this shit is crazy, bro. My man's had to have hella guap. She's just spending this money like it's nothing, running through that 20K. Probably was more, honestly. There's probably some shit they couldn't even identify. And this shit just wild, bro. Cause like I do know that there's people that on like the black market and shit. I can't get all too information, but people do use like dead people's social security numbers and shit to falsify information. I never heard about making the email. Like, that's pretty fucking crazy, because I'm sure she saw like his name perfectly. Like, she set this up perfectly. She had his ID and everything from the crib. Like, she was living good for a minute off of this guy. It's freaking wild. And you know he's in Manhattan, so he's probably a big baller. But bro, this shit is just like, what, Shannade? Like, what the fuck is you doing? Come on, man. You was out here in Yeezy season 6. You was coming up. You ain't have to do this, because now if you found guilty, because you probably will be, I ain't gonna flex, you'll wire transfer the money to yourself, you gonna have to be in jail for a while. Shannon gonna be eating without you. You know, like the big Shannon Sharp be eating, this Shannon finna be eating too, and that's crazy, they both twins. Bruh, the Shannons be thriving. So if you got twins, you can't name one of them Shannon. Like, don't use that name, because the Shannon always gonna prosper over the other one. But shit, I'm gonna see y'all another time. Y'all let the big potato know what you think about this situation and how dumb that Shannade was for wire transferring the money to herself. And hit the like button for me, please, before you leave. And I'll see y'all another time. Big potato.